Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. We visited Turkey at the end of 2025 and enjoyed a 3-week adventure, hopping around Istanbul and beyond. It was quite a trip. So here are the top 10 things that we genuinely loved doing in Turkey, in no particular order. We start with what probably is the simplest, cheapest, yet could be the most extraordinary 30 minutes of your time, taking the public ferry across the Bosphorus Strait and the Golden Horn. No, we aren't talking about a private Bosphorus cruise, though you're welcome to do that too. We mean the standard ferry connecting Eminönü, Karaköy, and Kadıköy. Time it for the golden hour, and voila! You'll be treated to a spectacular view on every side for the price of a transit token. The Blue Mosque is a landmark for a reason. With 6 minarets that rivaled the Grand Mosque in Mecca at the time of its construction, and 20,000 handmade blue Iznik tiles in its interior, this mosque is a masterpiece of Ottoman architecture. The cascading domes are a great engineering feat, where the immense weight of the main dome is distributed evenly onto its massive elephant foot pillars. The Basilica Cistern is a subterranean marvel that transports you to another world. Stroll among the 336 marble pillars that support this ancient reservoir and admire the Byzantine engineers and mathematicians who made it possible. Constructed in the 6th century, this tank was designed to ensure the city never ran out of water, even during a protracted siege. This is a non-negotiable for foodies. Traditionally served as a slow, indulgent weekend affair, a Turkish breakfast is a smorgasbord of local flavors. Try everything from savory olives, eggs, Turkish sausages, to the sweetly decadent combination of honey and clotted cream. It's the perfect way to escape the routine and simply enjoy the moment with loved ones. Suleymaniye Mosque. Underrated and far less crowded than the Blue Mosque, the Suleymaniye is an unexpected surprise. While it shares a lot of similarities with the Blue Mosque, we found it to be a superior visit. Architecturally, its dome sits 10 meters higher, and Mimar Sinan, the architect, dubbed Michelangelo of the East, minimized the presence of load-bearing columns to create a space that feels incredibly airy and magnificent. Plus, you cannot miss the panoramic view of the Golden Horn from its courtyard. If you enjoy a relaxing and culturally rich walk, Istanbul has the perfect route. Start at Taksim Square, make your way along Istiklal Caddesi, and continue down through the musical shops of Galipdede Caddesi. Cross the Galata Bridge, watching the fishermen as you go, to reach the Egyptian Bazaar. It's a 3-kilometer journey that can easily take 4 hours once you stop at hidden gems like the Cicek Passaggi, the Church of Saint Anthony of Padua, and the Galata Tower. Cappadocia Hot Air Balloon. Yes, we heard you. It's a cliche, and it's certainly not cheap. After all the kerfuffle we faced with flight cancellation and diversion to get to Cappadocia, we almost gave up on this. But flying among hundreds of vibrant balloons as the sun rises over the ferry chimneys is a mainstream attraction for a very good reason. It's a phenomenal experience that words, and even our video footages, can't quite capture. Selime Monastery is the one place we wish we had more time to explore. If you're part of a tour group, your time here will be limited, and for us it simply wasn't enough. The monastery is a rock-cut playground of history, feeling more like an alien world than an ancient religious complex. One piece of advice, while it's tempting, do not play hide-and-seek with your kids in these labyrinthine caves. Pamukkale is a spectacular blend of natural wonder and ancient history. The Cotton Castle is named for its snow-white limestone terraces, formed by mineral-rich thermal waters over millennia. But don't be fooled by the name. Most of the white sediment is rock hard and could be quite sharp on your soft, pampered bare feet. Just above the terraces lies Hierapolis, a 2nd century BC resort town where the rich Romans came for the spa. As a resort town often boasts, you can also find entertainment here with the Roman theater at the top of the hill. You could easily spend your whole day exploring this area, starting with enjoying the beauty of the travertines in the morning light, followed by a long, winding stroll along the sarcophagus ruins and the story of Hierapolis. Last on our top 10 is Ephesus. Unlike the resort vibes of Hierapolis, Ephesus was a bustling metropolis, second only to Rome in its prime days. Because it has been extensively restored, you can truly feel the city structure as you walk the marble streets. Yep, they have marble streets. Extra, right? Only 20% of the city has been unearthed so far, yet within that sliver, you'll find the venerable library of Celsus, the great theater, and the luxurious terrace houses. Of course, we had many more amazing experiences that unfortunately couldn't make it to the top 10, and it doesn't mean that they are not worth visiting. But compared to the previous, we have to dock a few points here and there for some reasons. These are our 5 places that almost made it. Topkapi Palace. The harem was one of the highlights of our trip. However, this enormous place can be too much to explore in one day, and you can't just visit the harem. Furthermore, without a guide, you will miss a lot of the context to fully appreciate this place. Hagia Sophia. Rather expensive for a very limited area that you can visit. Also, the ongoing renovation blocked most of our view. If you are a history buff, this is definitely a must visit. But we won't put anything against you if you give this a pass and just enjoy it from the outside. Derinkuyu Underground City. This has all the ingredients to make it to the top 10. However, just like Topkapi Palace, you will need a good guide to be able to appreciate this labyrinthine underground city. Also, for obvious reasons, not a very good place for the claustrophobic. Şirince Village. Beautiful, laid back compared to other places, but just couldn't compete with our top 10. We spent some time here to relax, enjoy a glass of fruit wine, and buy some souvenirs, but that's about it. The Egyptian and Grand Bazaars. These are iconic Istanbul institutions, but the chaotic energy and tourist prices can be a bit much if you aren't in the mood for an intense haggle. The visit here can be a bit energy-sapping in our experience. However, if you'd love a competitive shopping spree, you'll find them exhilarating. Alternatively, just walk around, appreciate the fact that this was probably how big shopping malls came about, and soak in the atmosphere. So what do you think? Do you share our opinion? If you're planning to visit this country sometime soon, we hope that this video would help you in drawing your itinerary. Believe us, no matter what you decide to see and do, you would have a wonderful time in Turkey. Until next time, don't forget to leave us a like or follow our channel if you find our video helpful.